Have you ever wondered what it was like to be human thousands of years ago? Not a king, not a warrior, just an ordinary person trying to survive. Imagine stepping outside your shelter as the sun disappears beyond the horizon. The world becomes silent. Too silent. There are no street lights, no phones, no locks, no safe places to hide. Just darkness. And somewhere in that darkness, something could be watching you. For ancient humans, fear wasn't an occasional feeling. It was a part of everyday life. But what exactly did they fear the most? Was it wild animals, the forces of nature, or something even more mysterious? Let's find out. First, there's a fear of the dark. Today, darkness is little more than an inconvenience. Back then, it was terrifying. When the sun went down, the world changed. Predators emerged from the shadows. Strange noises echoed through forests and across open plains. Every rustle in the bushes could mean danger. Every snap of a branch could be the last sound you ever heard. And that's one reason many people still feel uneasy in complete darkness today. But darkness wasn't the only threat. Ancient humans were not always at the top of the food chain. They shared the world with enormous predators, massive bears, packs of wolves, and giant cats with teeth the size of daggers. These animals weren't locked away in zoos. They lived right outside human camps. Sometimes, humans were the hunters. Other times, they were the hunted. Then there were the mysteries of the sky. Imagine seeing a solar eclipse without knowing what it was. One moment the sun is shining. The next, darkness begins swallowing the sky. No science, no explanations, only fear. Many ancient cultures believed supernatural forces were responsible. The same happened with thunderstorms, lightning crashing from heavens, thunder shaking the ground. To ancient humans, it must have seemed as if the sky itself was angry. And perhaps the most frightening thing of all, disease, a small infection, a fever, a simple injury. Today, these problems are often treatable, but in ancient times they could be deadly. People didn't understand germs or viruses. Illness seemed to appear from nowhere, and sometimes entire groups would disappear because of it. But even greater than the fear of predators, storms, or sickness was the fear of the unknown. Why do people die? Where do they go afterward? Where are the stars? Why do disasters happen? Ancient humans searched for answers. They created stories, myths, gods, legends, not just to explain the world, but to make their fears feel a little less frightening. And here's the surprising part. Even after thousands of years, many of those fears still live inside us. We fear darkness. We fear death. We fear what we don't understand. Because in many ways, we're still carrying the fears of our ancient ancestors. So if you had to spend one night in the ancient world, what would scare you the most?